I'm doing it over again. So I edited the privacy because I realized my microphone, it just wasn't loud enough.
Check, 1, 2.
On the phone.
Check. It sounds loud in here.
So I'm thinking,
I'm gonna do it again. Turn this thing up. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Is that loud enough? Because I just got my iPhone 6S. That's it. I want to get another plan with the T-Mobile. They give you free iPhone 11. What is it? Or I can get a GoPro. But anywho, so this is lick of the week. The last lick of the week was 2 weeks ago, so maybe it's the lick of the second week, if that makes any sense. So the lick of the week is block, and then boom. Okay, block, boom. I think it's one of the most famous and liked drum fills ever, right? Fun to do, it sounds good. Next to the Jagada-Boom, right? That's probably the second most famous one, Jagada-Boom, or Bada-Da-Boom. Blockum, blockum. So we're gonna blockum it. Flam. This is the orchestra flam. Or the drum corps flam, the very low grace note. The rock flam is both of the sticks are, there's no grace note. Okay. Because you should be able to say anything you can play, or see anything you can play, or play anything you can see. But I can see it obviously because I'm doing it. But so if you can sing it, you can play it. It's jagon go 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 ba ga go. Jagadon, jagadon, boom boom, but jagadon. Dage de dage. Dage de dage. Alright, so because it goes from the brain, the thought, out the hands. This is the point you want to get to in your ability and your skill for doing anything. Sports, juggling, and repetition from the cerebral cortex to the front brain. Through repetition, we download the files into our hard drive, which would be the cerebellum or the brainstem. So through repetition, then it comes out automatically without thinking. So it's the part of your brain that is responsible for that, walking, heartbeat, chewing gum. So we can chew gum and walk at the same time for the most part, because those things are downloaded into our hard drive. So when scientists say you can't multitask, no, we multitasking because, like, I can play a beat and read the newspaper at the same time, right? Election. Oh no, virus. I skipped a little beat there, see, because I have to make sure I have it downloaded in my hard drive. Then you can be creative with it. If you call that creativity, but what I just did. But then if you want it to come out with your own style, your own flow of whatever it is that you do. So that's it. Block them. That's the lick of the week. But remember, my 3 parts of the lick is first do it so it sounds cool. Okay, so yeah, whatever the lick is, to sound cool. And listen for it in different songs and different parts of different songs. And then be creative with it and make it your own. So make up something
Different, like,
well, like I did with the last week, right? I was thinking, I did different ways. And then I stepped 2 feet with it, but I don't. And I came up, so I came up with that lick just when I was doing that lick, that lick of the week. 3 hands, and then 2 feet. I did all 3 of the licks together from the licks of the week. Actually, the first lick was a lick of the day. Yeah, I was like, well, I'm going to do a lick every day. Remember, I'm on 300 licks. And I was like, you probably could. But it was like the logistics of setting up the camera and doing the lick of the day, figuring out what it was, do some little background on the lick. So there was lick of the week, drum lick of the week. And it's kind of turning into drum lick every 2 weeks, but. So I did the Dekatukwa, you the first one. And I did, is that the ball? Oh, you know what? Speaking of the Jagadabal, I didn't specify the drums you hit. I just sort of figured, you saw though. Right? One of the coolest licks, it sounds great when you're like just learning drums. So, can you hear me now? So we're gonna do all those licks together. Made that up right now, actually, because that's what you do. It's really fun. So download those files into the hard drive. Right? So it's very into the rock. Done the toms? I don't know what. I think there's funny good thing when I'm playing sometimes. That's what people do the block on. Rushing a little. So, think of different blockums. I'm sure you already do. You probably do all this already, but it's trying to make content. Right? It's all about the content. We all have our own way of doing it. You know what doesn't get enough attention? I'm just saying, is the flam on the hi-hat just doesn't get enough attention. I don't see that a lot. I'm just saying. It's usually. the 5-stroke roll on the hi-hat, sure, gets a lot of play, But I just don't hear a flam on the hi-hat. Maybe, I don't know. So let's do that. So I'm going to send a petition around to get more flam and hi-hat, more cowbell. Let's take it from the more cowbell. Let's do more flam and hi-hat. So, definitely things like Galapagos. How about let's go to the next. I'm going to do triplets. And another variation of block hole. I'll be here all week. Give the guy a microphone, you can't shut him up, right?